Hello, my name is Derek, and I'm going to be talking about coming out of our comfort zones. And when you think about what's been happening the last couple of days, the election of the new American President Donald Trump, like it or lump it, as I say, look at why he got elected. And he obviously started out with a goal and a dream. And well done. He got there, he got his goal and a dream. Let's wait and see what happens. And it's the same with the Brexit. These people set out with goals and dreams and they achieved it. Now, I'm not going to get into political argument, and people may say, why is a life coach, Derek, talking about these things? Well, why I'm talking about it is these people had to come out of their comfort zones and they had to change and adapt, like we have to change and adapt when we're setting goals. And it's important that we come out of our comfort zones, we learn from others by asking ourselves the question is why am I like this? Or why are you like that? As I would be asking a question is why do we have a certain behaviour? Why do we do things the way we are? And I'm always asking questions through life, from being a political trade union activist and all that sort of stuff. Why does it need to be like this? And things happen in life, things change. We could lose a job. Very often people used to come to me when I was a union official and saying, they can't sack me, Derek. I says, well, the bloody just did because you're in here and you're seeing me. It's what you do about it now that matters. And if we can fight it, we will. And if we can look at other options, then we will too. And that is life. Life is constantly changing. Things happen. Different people are elected. Different ideas come in. And that is what coming out of your comfort zone is all about, whether it's a force coming out of your comfort zone or whether it's that we choose it. I think it's better to choose coming out of your comfort zone, learn as much as you can and move forward. And I remember that, we can get into negative behaviours as in when I took over the chairman of Fort William Football Club, or the vice chair in the early days, was they were used to losing. So we had to change that behaviour and we had to find out what we needed to do, set some goals, achieve it, and that took us on a way to success where we won our first game in 3 years. And to me, that meant more than any money that somebody could have given me. The satisfaction I got watching that game, knowing we won that game after a few months of hard work. And it's the same when you achieve your goals. A lot of people around the world and in life look at what we have materially as a way of saying that's success. But if you look at the really important people that stand out, it didn't matter what they had, likes of Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and all these people that made big differences to other people's lives didn't have anything and still don't have very much, but they get more satisfaction out of helping others than themselves. Now, I'm saying, is that good or bad? Yes, it's good because for the greater good, it's good. But we have to look after ourselves and we have to help ourselves. And that does mean gaining respect sometimes by being successful in a monetary term. It doesn't always mean that money means success. Now, we all need to be aware of our material around us, but it's how we live our lives that matters, and we've all got choices are put upon us. And if we're thrown out of that job, or that high paying job, sometimes we have to look at taking that lower paid job, but we can look at something that we're going to learn from, something we can use later when conditions get better. And I remember doing a security guard job. It was the only job going. And one thing I learned was peace and quiet because as we're going around at night shift around these places and very often dark places you were checking out, I learned to find that inner strength and that quietness inside, which when you look back, and that's 15 years ago in between a hard time, I learned to find peacefulness inside myself and to plod on. And I used that boring time when I was sitting at a desk waiting for people to come in to read and study. So I turned a negative into a positive, as you can. I know a lot of people when I'm in Aberdeen are going through a lot of changes, a lot of people losing their jobs, a lot of people having to look at what they're doing, and it's very hard. But it's how we react to it. And we sometimes have to come out of these comfort zones. In this blog, I look at coming out of our comfort zones. And in life coaching, we assist you to come out of your comfort zones, whether it's, you know, sitting in a different chair or sitting or taking a different route when you go to work. And sometimes on that way, something happens. We meet somebody that we wouldn't have normally have met, and it can lead to a good connection or success or something in the future. So we have to look at coming out of our comfort zones. Now, we can all sit in front of the fire at night and just be comfort and cozy, and it's nice at times. But we can go and visit somebody else, as I am tonight, and sit in front of their fire and their comfort zones, and maybe help them have a different experience, and you can have a different experience. And never feel alone when you're going through change. There is people you can talk to. There is a lot of help nowadays, and even involving charities and stuff like that. And you should never be alone with it. With the modern media now, there's loads of help groups online, and that you can get help and support from. So my advice today is, if we're going through a lot of change as we're seeing around the world, and if it's cold, put on something, cover it up, and move forward. Don't just sit there and accept change. Embrace it and do what you can to influence others into a positive way of thinking and accepting that change that we can't change. Because there is things we can change, and it's our attitude to a positive one. So I hope you enjoy this blog, and please feel free to comment and leave comments or good ideas and suggestions or links to your situations or whatever. And enjoy coming out of your comfort zones over the next few months, because I feel we're going to have to anyway. Anyway, thanks for listening and thanks for your time.